I'm gonna go in the line here.
Oh yes, you should.
And I'll video the food.
Yeah. So I'm going to go down with John. I got to supervise John. Here.
Supervise me here.
Yeah, and I'm making the evidence. Oh, she's establishing. See, 3 lawyers here. We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Are all of his lawyers?
You and me and her.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Guilty as charged.
Jeez.
I just want to win. Because I know I'm going to eat some of everything.
I think these are guys, but I'm not
Yes,
sure.
they are. And I'm delighted that he brought brisket. Delighted.
I'm sort of delighted myself.
Uh-huh.
Bless his little heart.
I'm going to get another 4.
How are you? I'm good. How are you? See you. Are the kids? My kid? He's growing like a weed.
She said he's taller than her now.
He is like 5'8". Oh my goodness. Or he's almost 5'8". He's like 226 pounds. So he has completely outgrown me. It's kind of intimidating. So
You should love these green beans.
Yeah.
gosh, yes. Exactly.
We grew up with.
Watch it.
Yes.
And he wants to put everything in his mouth. So we see an endocrinologist and we see a diabetic doctor, and I was like, okay, we really need some help here. Yeah. I want to eat all the time.
Yum.
Trying to do some exercise for him and all the time.
Oh, my. Well, I'm going to need a second plate. I can see that right now. Cheesy what? Wow. It sure does look yummy.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Chris is wild.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Oh, I gotta have an egg, don't you think?
I would think so. I'll have to come back. My fruit. Yeah, do you mind?
No, where you wanted to go. Are you done?
I was
He's not done. He's just
get
this
some
is
fruit,
the first.
popcorn.
This is the first setting. That's all we can say.
I don't think you can get the fruit on there, can you?
You want me to get you another little plate?
I'm putting it right here. What kind of fruit do you want?
A little bit of all of it. Strawberries.
We know you need to get everything. I'm coming back.
Maybe I better get
Just
you another
count 'em.
plate.
Just count 'em.
I'll start off with that.
Okay.
Then you can get. Did you get your egg?
I got an egg.
I'll go get another plate and get you some corn.
Okay.
Not Gerald's son.
Christmas babies. Merry Christmas.
Hi.
Okay, we stopped talking about that. Here.
Yeah. Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
Gerald's house. Gotta be.
Yeah, Gerald Stephenson.
You're not the one from Texas, though.
No.
You live around here.
No, I'm the youngest one. I stayed under the radar to bring mine down.
Hon and Franny.
Been a while, probably since I see you. Hi, cousin.
I see you too.
Go get food. Come on.
No, we're not eating. We're actually meeting some friends. It's a friend of mine's birthday today, and it was his yesterday.
Yeah.
And we'd already set up to meet him, so we just wanted to stop in and say hello.
Okay, you get in there. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Todd. Happy birthday to you and many more.
Yes, many more.
Many more.
We want lots more.
Yeah, lots more.
Todd, this is my friend. Nice to meet you. And God, this is Todd.
Yeah. Haven't seen
She's
him in
got
a
my
while.
Costco for pie.
I will, but I want to see you first.
I see you all the time on Facebook.
Yeah, yeah,
I have one small question. When you go out,
Maybe they won't be able to see you.
Put your phone down. She's trying to take a picture of us.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at myself, you guys.
Put your phone down.
Oh, we'll just
I
take
know I'm trying.
Okay, turn around. Let me get a picture of you. Get in there. No, Franny, get in there, Franny.
We'll get the cousins.
Well, I get the cousins and then I'll get you.
There you go.
Okay, now walk over there, Franny. Walk over there.
nice try.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? Whoop-a-doo!
Problem is, it's taking a picture.
Yeah. Event for a group of kids that they have.
Whatever news.
Yeah, literally, he ran away.
He started. Does table want to start?
We want you to introduce yourselves, say who you are in relation to the Bingham family, and just what news from your family from this last year.
Okay.
Okay,
You want us to start?
you start.
I can get up.
To get up to do it.
It's already running, I
Yes,
think.
we got. Well,
Well, every once in a while, takes about 3 pushes. John Stephenson here, and my mom was Garnet Bingham, the oldest of the Bingham family, and her brothers were Bill, Wilbur, John, and Hugh. Correct me if I'm wrong.
And Ruth.
Aunt Ruth was a brother.
Oh, yeah,
Aunt
yeah.
Ruth.
Not a problem.
Not a brother. Aunt Ruth, and they had one daughter. Is she here, maybe? Elizabeth?
Couldn't come this year.
Well, anyway, I'm John Stephenson, and my wife, the smartest move I ever made, is taking the video. And today happens to be the day we also met each other. July 28, 1985.
yeah.
She tolerated me since 1985.
I don't see how you did it.
It's the Holy Spirit.
Thanks to Holy Spirit, right? And to tell you how difficult that is, it took me 4 years to convince her to marry me. 1989, March the 31st. So, that's a long time. Yeah, but I'm a Bingham. We work on things. Bingham, that's what Bingham do. We sort of,
Persevere.
now, three of my family, two of my family are gone on home, Earl and Barbara. And believe me, we miss them. And Mary is in the hospital down at, well, she's now, she wasn't San Elizabeth up here in home and broke her hip. So they replaced her hip and she got a little pneumonia, so they got her down at the rehab center in Cardinal Hill in Lexington. And if you might have gone out on the website, and I have a YouTube channel which is called Travels with Dr. John Stevens. And there's all kinds of things you can see on there, like the history of all the counties in Kentucky. You can see every one of them. You can see traveling through Europe and training 8 countries in Europe. That's where I convinced her to marry me. I took her on my honeymoon. And
Judy.
Judy was going to try to make it, and I'm in contact with her almost probably every other day for sure. And but many of you know, she taught school in 4 different states first grade. But while at home, the police were chasing some druggies, and they were trying to get away, and they ran into her car and broke some 39 bones in her body, lost her sight in one eye, and she's been in rehabilitation for years. And she's now at home, can barely get around with a walker. She only has a 33% capacity with her lungs, and I can assure you that she still has a wonderful, small Christian heart, and she loves the Bingham family, and she's been a wonderful sister, the youngest in our family, to me. And I was on the phone with her today, and she was asking about marrying, and et cetera, et cetera. And I said, try to make it if you can, because her son's going to bring her down. Okay, that's, have I missed anybody in the family, Jim?
Holly and Pam couldn't be here.
Barbara and her children, Steve is still retired down in North Carolina somewhere, and Susan is down in Covington, Florida, I know, somewhere. And Barbara J. Rose is on to heaven. And girls is North. And
Todd was here. Todd and Franny were here.
that's my nephew, Charles' son, who's here with his wife, Fran. One of them cousins, and they just wouldn't come in when they go on trips.
Hi.
I'm calling him the new Reverend Todd. I'm Reverend John, but he knows he's Reverend Todd,
Okay.
and he uses his brother. Oh, okay. Well, I think that's got everybody.
Good to see you guys.
Did I get everybody? Okay.
Well, you know me, I cover the whole bases.
So I want you to know this is, you all know who Pat is. Well, maybe you don't. Pat's father, Pat's my sister, and our father was Wilbur Bingham. And this is Pat's son, Casey, and this is his wife, Christy, and there is Indian Tucker.
Speak up just a little bit. We can't quite hear you.
Okay.
We're old.
Anyway, it's nice to have them here. And then they have Josh over there. We're playing right now with my sister.
Now, those are who daughters? Whose daughters?
Casey and Christy.
Oh, okay, wonderful.
And Casey is Pat's.
Casey and Pat's. Okay.
Second son is over there, Chris. That is his wife, Barb, and their children, twins. They have granddaughters. But I have a granddaughter in San Diego with her green husband. So pray for them for the next 3 years. Please don't ask me to come out, so pray for me to make the right decision. Because lately I know some people live in dying car. My crashes, I keep on telling her, Grandma, I'll give you my bed. I'll cook for you if you'll come out and see her. You know, anyway. So we have a lot to hold up.
be here to see everybody. Just to wish you see more people. We ought to try to get a little, it's harder to get people to come, I know. And anyway, I'll start with my son, Brandon, his friend, Chris. This is my great grand. Yes. I got it wrong. My grandson. This is Sarah, my daughter. And that's pretty well all of our folks I've got here with me. The others couldn't make it. They're too lazy to come from the house. That's what I want to tell you. You're too lazy.
Short and sweet.
I forgot I got Pamela too, a daughter.
Martha Mattice. I'm here with my sister Julia Mattice. We're the daughters of Julia Bingham, who was an Arthur Bingham of the Binghams, was my grandpa. Our sister Helen is in Vermont, so she couldn't make it, but it's good to see everybody. I'm glad everybody made it, even with the switch in location. And do we know where we're going to be next year? Or maybe we'll hold on. But
Maybe we'll hold on to that.
all right, good to see everybody.
I have a mouthful of dessert.
Miriam likes dessert.
I'm the dessert queen of this family. Don't anybody try to take that title from me. My sweet cousin Liz, whom I talked to a couple weeks ago, but she's not here. She lives in Atlanta. She's my favorite cousin because she would go back to the dessert table with me as many times as I wanted to. I'm the only member of the Bill Bingham family, and Bill Bingham was one of the 6 children of Reuben Samuel Bingham. So these people and these people and these people and these people are my first cousins, and I'm real proud of them. These people are my second cousins, but I love them too. This one, you know, I used to resent the cousin who came from Las Vegas. I hate to admit that, but I'm truthful. Because she came farther than I did. So she took the crown away from me for coming the farthest. But now maybe Martha and I need to work out whether Minneapolis or Fort Worth, Texas is the farthest. So I'm at least in the running for the farthest to come. So I'll take that crown too.
And you're newly retired.
And I'm really retired, so come see me. Come see me. If you want to come to Fort Worth, Texas, I've got 2 guest bedrooms and I keep them pretty clean. And it's 100 degrees. So bring your own fan.
And I had to say one thing about her father that she didn't mention that I want to mention. Her father, Bill Bingham, was the very first chairman of the horticulture department at the University of Kentucky. So if anybody ever asks you who started the horticultural department at the University of Kentucky, it was Bill Bingham. That's a fact.
Thank you, John.
And they both are attorneys. She's an attorney, an astute attorney. She at one time was the head of all of the Radio Shacks in the United States of America. And this other young lady is an attorney, astute as well. And now, do you practice in what state?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
So I'm out of my jurisdiction.
It's a shame I couldn't have used both of them. God bless y'all.
Okay, we got another table to go. What about over here? Oh. And has everybody signed up? Has everybody signed against it?
June, have you signed for us? Did you? Okay, I'm going to be signed in. I just had to bring that up. Mary, I just had to bring that up.
That's why we love plants.
Huh?
That's why we love plants.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Okay, Christy, it didn't work for me like it did the other night.
one more item, and that is deciding where we're going to meet next year. And right now I only have one thing on the table, and that is the same place. And Pat said it would be an option to meet here again next year. But if anybody else has other ideas, feel free to.
I apologize, because I know we sort of voted to meet over to my church. So it's my fault. But I know Pat and I had talked about it, that she said that we thought we could meet at your church if needed, and I needed a break.
It's fine. It worked out well.
Yeah, and I think that this was nice. So let's give everybody a hand. I like the roses on the table.
Hey, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Thanks a whole lot for getting it ready.
Sure. So do we want to take a vote on having it here next year? Or is there any other ideas?
You can have it at my church.
You can have
That's
it?
an option. Yeah.
Well, I don't care.
We'll try.
How about we come back here?
I'll second. I'll second it.
How many vote to have it in Crittenden back here?
It's okay with me.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So far I got 9. Okay, how many want to have it at Mount Zion Baptist Church? Well, that's easy.
Anybody who wants to go to the cemetery, they've really been working on it, getting it marked. There's a lot of Binghams in that front cemetery, a lot. And then a lot of our uncles and aunts that he was talking about, the families, they're on Hillcrest. Basically, Grandma and Grandpa Bingham, Reuben, and Grace's kids, most of them are very up there, aren't they?
And Gerald and Ruth,
Yeah.
Mom and Dad.
So, my mom and dad are probably the only ones over at Mount Zion. But then, if you look at Uncle Tom's family, the Morgans, and those family members, there's several of them that are not represented here today. I don't know, does anybody know anything about Pat Lindsay? I talked to her. She's in the process of selling her house, getting something smaller. They're not moving, she didn't say, but they're just trying to sell their house and get something smaller. She's all right.
No, I didn't hear from her.
Yeah, I talked to her. She didn't say much. See, Gail Hodge, her sister, none of her family's here. Would he be able to grill outside anything? Who knows, get that under our church.
We could grill outside? Did you say grill outside?
Yeah.
We
Gail's
could?
son always did it.
Okay, so we could include that in the flyer next year.
Okay, yeah. We need to take a collection because Pat had to give the church $100, right?
She's gonna get it back.
I know.
As long as you don't tear the place up, she's gonna get it back.
Well, then if everybody's okay with that, make sure we help them, make sure that it's, as you got here, take your food with you then, yes.
You paid for all the paper products and
Somebody brought them, some of the family brought the
Okay.
paper products, they got the flowers.
I got one point, in case anybody has, you mentioned somebody about selling a property or something somewhere. We do have one cousin, Mayor Ruth's daughter, oldest child, Rachel, is somewhat out of disability. She has to have surgery every month, so she's got to be close to a hospital. But she's driving in here now to stay back in Kentucky, and so she's looking for a place to either rent or buy a little cottage of some sort, or a camper, or something like that. So if you know of anybody like that, you can contact me, and she'll be calling me as she drives all the way from Arizona. And she's been out there, but she's going to be by herself out there, so she needs to come back here. My number is 859-750-0000. 859-75 and 5 zeros.
Oh, so you don't have room for chocolate cake?
I'll give you a card later if you want it. Right, Pat? Oh, turn it off.
On the civil stuff, because that's better than I do.
Ah, yes. Family reunions are very important. You don't want to offend anybody, so you take a little bit of everything. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition of godly principles. Red, yellow, brown, black, and white, we're all precious in Jesus' sight. Are you ready? Jesus knocks on everybody's door, but you got to turn the knob and invite him in. It's the Holy Spirit's job to convict, God's job to judge, my job to love. I love you all.
It's not super sweet. It's not super hard. It's a little. I'm enabling. I'm gonna leave you alone now.
Yeah, it's like I got your back. Thank you. Try to talk.
Is that a brownie or cake?
It's cake.
Oh, sweet.
It's a cake that tastes like brownie.
I haven't tasted it yet. I just thought.
I'll just eat the whole bag of the popcorn.
See, over time, it's already a little here.
Oh, nice to see you. Bless you. We have fun, didn't we?
I love you.
Love you too. Now, who was that young man? Who was that young man?
Harold's grandson.
We just went through the introduction step.
Let's see, he was still thinking about all the other stuff that he wanted to say.
Didn't take anything else as information in. He's like, I have information on it.
Well, it's kind of sad because there are a lot of people that aren't here, like Aunt Ruth's daughter, Lois, of course she's in Georgia.
Elizabeth didn't make it in.
She has like 2 big bags that he's good for.
Well, Mary didn't make it.
Yeah, Ruth probably came.
Right.
But she may not have made it anyway.
I was hoping Mark might have popped in, you know.
Huh?
I was hoping Mark would have popped in. It was nice invited for Todd to come.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah, you probably enjoyed seeing him. You know, but
He was the one that I hung out with.
I say it reminds me of Don. I always call him Don. Donnie Osmond.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, we were pretty close growing up.
Don't know if it's good or bad.
and his wife is sweet.
Oh,
Fran, yeah.
she is sweet.
They make a good couple.
They do.
They really do.
Yeah, the cake's good. The pie is good. But my favorite thing on this plate are these double.
Charlie, where did you get that pie?
They have a very good pie.
What
Cherry pie in my hand.
What pie was it?
I said hi to you. Hi, good to see you.
How
are you?
That was good.
I wouldn't know.
Nice to see you too.
You didn't eat any at all?
Looks like you're doing well.
That's why I didn't get your plate.
Well, I don't know what the pretty part of it, but good. Okay.
I'm immune to it. And so my family was 10 times worse than that.
Okay. Good to see you.
You too.
All right, I love you.
He said John sure does know how to embarrass everybody.
Hang in there.
Oh, I'm immune to it.
Excuse me, I couldn't hear you, John.
Hang in there, I love you.
Oh, I'm not going anyplace. I just wanted to get around and see you. Say hi to everybody.
Good. It's good to
And
see
so-
you.
See your pretty wife, too.
Oh, and I see you and I see your daddy.
You know, blaming on the
Yeah.
So I packed out in little places.
Carol, how long has she been gone?
He's gone 9 years, 27th of this past month. Debbie will be gone 9 years, October
No, I was
30th
going to
of
say
this
she was
year.
right after you.
Good seeing you.
You don't see
Good to
me.
see you.
Are you leaving?
Caden has to be at work at 3:30.
All right.
And I'm notorious for being late to work, so I'm trying to start heading off with good habits.
Good habit. Good
Well,
habit.
that's really running the family.
So nice to see
I'm
you.
late for, I couldn't be on time, like, wake
Well,
up an hour early.
You'll be
and
late
still
for
be
your own
late.
funeral, so that's a good thing.
That might be a good thing.
Thank you, Sarah.
Told you it runs in the family. I told you it's everybody.
It's not a genetic marker.
I promise you it is.
I
Do
was
all
on-
of our
I was
blood
on
on it.
Wednesday.
So were we. Nearly.
sorry.
Now, how long did it take you to get that good though? Like, how old are you? You've not always been an on-time person.
He's still not an on-time person. He just made it here
Still not an
today.
on-time person. I just had a good day. After my fall.
Okay, I knew there was something I needed to ask you. What happened?
Tried to crush a box and
We bought
stick
a
it in
new
his foot.
desk chair, an office chair, because the other ones were about ready to fall apart. So Peggy pieced it together, and the box was huge. It was pretty good size.
About to finish your dessert. I don't want to interrupt
So-
anybody's dessert.
So I wanted to get the box out of the house before Daria came back, because I never get it out.
4007. Yep, that's me.
So I broke it down.
And I hope it's okay when you walk in. I
Took it
told you
outside.
Shelby.
I grabbed my folding and breaking down.
She said I need
And then because it was so tall, I could fold all of that in half. So to
She
do
goes
that,
by thousands
I
different names. I can never know which type of family.
and I
Yeah.
stepped down on
as
it
long as it's not an answer.
to bend it, and then I've done it hundreds of times. This time when I stepped on it, I also stepped on the back of my shoe, and I didn't feel it. So as I move, it's like, what's going on here? So I stayed. My shoe came off, and I didn't realize it had been off. So when I stepped down about an inch and a half more than what I was expecting. And down I went. Luckily, I cried. I landed on my knee and arm and stuff, but it went straight and I was on the ground. So nothing wrong. I lay there for a minute. Tegan was outside working on the car, you know, moving things around. She didn't hear me go down. She didn't see me get up. She would have been all over me, you know. So I got up, dusted myself off, put my shoe back on, stomped on the box, bent it, put it in the drink.
I'll show you.
Dusted myself off, went in the house, washed my hands, everything, and I thought, well,
As soon as I get some to wear room.
what if I have Tegan take everything out of the car for me?
Guess who's here?
So she was, oh, wow. So she was kind enough to do it.
Oh,
Guess who just showed up?
amazing. This is my determined to stay away from all the good stuff. And
You driving?
Not my Jeep.
That's how you have no money to do vacations, by driving a Jeep.
I will fly. I'll fly. I'm much gonna fly. Anything ever happens to my dogs, I might not get any more dogs. I might become a flight. Start here anytime you want to.
Now turn around.
You have a flight attendant.
I hope she don't lose her breath. I hope she don't lose her breath.
A passenger out the door at 30,000 feet.
You can see, you know those guys that when you get on the plane,
Passenger put his feet up on the seat, work with his left, it's like, you're out.
Just deploy button. Eject.
I could see that happening.
yeah, possibly.
Hey, if you're riding on a Boeing, you might not even have to do anything. Those doors just come right off.
It makes you, it works you. Make sure I have a parachute on it. Yeah, you probably need that because the wheels also.
To get them to turn around so I can get a picture of them all.
If they're maintenance crew on airplanes or anything like that, over at DHL,
Tell you what, I wouldn't want to be on the ground when something like that came down, would you?
You know, my stepdad is an airplane mechanic. Yeah, he works over at CDG. and he will never fly. Absolutely refuses to. Because he sees
everything, but he doesn't want to.
Well, I've seen it before. Things have been being in the maintenance area. I'm like, I mean, some of the cars they had us driving, I'm like,
So I need to start asking Butch if I can use these free flights. Well, you know, he still lets Mom use them every now and again. Like she goes to Michigan or goes to South Carolina, Florida.
So the thing is, if you become a flight attendant, you got to be able to be on time.
Like,
I'll be in the airport.
We've got chairs.
Judy?
I was trying to get Judy to come sit by the walker.
Well, we got plenty of chairs. We can pull up so Donnie and Ethan can sit here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's stuff that I'll make the heat for Judy's rolls. What was it? Oh, Judy's rolls. Oh my God. And you didn't bring her one, did you? I know, those take a while to do. She gave me the recipe. They're a yeast roll. They're crescent rolls. But you gotta let the dough rise. You gotta do all that stuff.
I said, well, what if there's traffic or orange barrels or an accident or something? Yeah.
I mean, the place where we have her taking the next place.
I am Martha. My mom was Eula Bingham, and my grandpa was Arthur Bingham.
And our
And this is
grandma
my
was
sister Julia.
And our grandma was Frida. Hi.
And
Sorry,
Eula,
I was in the bathroom.
and Eula Bingham's buried right there at Highland Cemetery, where I walk regularly and say hi to her and salute her
It's almost more than my
and film the gravesite occasionally.
and you sang so wonderfully
Well,
in her service.
I love to do it.
Oh, absolutely.
She was a great lady.
Is this?
Great lady.
That was mine. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I put her on my videos I do sometimes with President Carter. And
I'll be over before I leave.
I filmed.
I want a proper hug.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get some. We have some puppies out in the car. We're gonna check on real quick.
Where is it you live near Highland?
I live in Independence, right at 38 McCullum Road, right by the old courthouse, about 3 doors down. But I built 2 homes in Fort Mitchell, and that's where I courted my wife when I lived in one of those homes. We used to walk all through Fort Mitchell, so we got our gravesite there on a bench in Highland Cemetery. And my brother's got a site right behind me, Gerald, that passed away, him and Dorothy. So we're buried there, and then my niece, Gerald's daughter, is buried at Independence Cemetery. And June, my wife, she walks every morning at Independence Cemetery. And we go over to Highland sometimes too, since we met over there, in that territory. We met, it used to be called Charlie Mckeaver's restaurant, but it's now called, I can't think of it, what the name of it is right now, but it's a different name, but it's the same restaurant. But we go there once in a while just for memories, That's where I met her the first night. This day, the first night, July the 28th. Yeah, 1985.
Hello, videotape.
And this is my little sister, Judy Stephenson, Belty, and we are in conversation regularly, almost daily, you might say, to check on each other to make sure we're okay. And she's doing well. She made it down to the Bingham family reunion. And I was really shocked when I heard, "She's looking over your way. I saw her the other day. I wondered how she was doing, because she's Judy Lynn for sure."
You're very very precious to me.
Well, I'm very special. Well, I'm glad I'm special to you, Miss June. This is my day, you know, with her. July the 28th. That's when we met each other.
Oh my goodness, so today is a special day.
Today is a special day. Now let's just go over to the camera. There's a special little girl right there, Michelle, and a special little boy by the name of Guido, Guy. He's special. And there's special Paul right over there. Love Paul because him and I both were truck drivers.
Not fair.
We have something in common.
You were a truck driver?
Yeah, I'm a truck driver. When you were a little girl, you were the first baby born at the medical center at the University of Kentucky. And I was a truck driver. While I was in school down there, they gave me dispensation, the Teamsters Union did, so that I could drive.
Was you overrode or was you...
Overrode, it was 18 counties, 18 or 20 counties. I drove a big truck around delivering National Biscuit cookies and other products. Huh? I did that for 1 year down there in Lexington. Yeah. That's one of the ways I made some money to stay in school and to take care of all the kids and everything. And besides that, now I got a nephew-in-law, a grandson who's a truck driver. And then I got Mark, who's a truck driver, Mary's son, who's a truck driver. And their truck drivers are wonderful people. They take big responsibilities. It's not an easy job, is it? It's work. But they do a good job. They transport goods and they do it safely. It's a great transportation system. But you got to really know how to drive properly, because think of the thousands of cars and vehicles out there of all types of trucks too.
Most dangerous job in the world.
So we keep them in our prayers. Three beautiful ladies, you are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. Now she has to tolerate me all the time. Think about it.
I started losing my air pressure, so I had to hurry up and get over because I ran something over. I just tore off my nose.
Miriam, did you drive here?
Good question.
And where are you parked?
What happened?
She was giving her a ride, and she walked around the table, but didn't allow for the little cart to get around the table. No.
Hello. Well, now I'm shutting down the Bingham family reunion here. My battery's running down here, so it's going out on me. So, Judy, anything you want to say?
I love everyone.
Love everyone. Guy, anything you want to say?
No, I said it all. Thank you.
Said it all. Anything you want to say, Michelle? Paul, anything you want to say?
You don't have your second phone with you, do you?
Yes, I do.
I knew it.